Thank you very much. It's really kind of fun just trying to follow your footstep in modern music. From which source all this curiosity comes from?
You know, the curiosity comes from yourself. It depends who you are. Because you can have two people who born in the same time and they don't have the same curiosity. But to be more precise, in music, my curiosity comes from my teenager years. Because I'm 56, so I'm born in 1960, and in the 17 I could discover all the pop music like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Genesis, all this stuff, and I was a big fan. And in the same time I discovered jazz, because I born close to Genève and close to Montreux Jazz. And when I was a kid, they play at the TV all the Montreux concerts. So I could see a band from Weather Report, MC5, Dizzy Gillespie, all, and it was really open.
We would like to know something about some of the currents flowing in your music. Let's talk at first a little bit, starting from your passions, not directly related to jazz. I mean electronic music and then folk and ethnic music. Could you please tell us about these two passions in particular?
You know, the folk side is in a relation with myself, my body, because I play a folk instrument, just breath and hair. And the electronic side came from my teenager years, because we loved to listen really cool music like Closed Shoes and Tangerine Dream and Smoke Joint. It was the time for this.
Yeah.
So when I discovered Massive Attack in the 19, I was not surprised to discover this music, because it was a continuity of what I loved when I was teenager.
And considering on the other side improvisation and Afro-American influences, which were your masters? And which are the musicians that you think could be considered more meaningful for developments of this kind of music today?
You know, I cannot describe this in 2 minutes, because the best description for me is made by Duke Ellington. He said that jazz is a tree, and the roots are the blues. And on the tree you have many sleeves, and you have many parts of this tree, and every year you have a new part of the tree. So I'm a really big fan of for sure Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald, of all the blues, and of Duke Ellington, Charles Mingus, and of Miles. All what he did, he did a lot to express the sensation that you can play jazz in a pop way.
And despite the fact that you are quite open to the music world outside, you have fixed collaborations to create and share your music. How much is important a long-term collaboration in your music, and which are the balances and the reciprocal influences?
You know, I have two kind of projects. One project is my quartet, and my quartet is a really common experience, a common composition. So the influence of the other are big. I'm just a part of the form.
Yeah.
After there are other concepts, other For example, when I play with Murkoff, when I did the Benares, when I play with Sly Johnson, this is from me, and I compose this. But for my band, who made a lot of success since 20 years, yeah, the influence, for example, from Marcello Giuliani, the Italian bass player, is really important because he's a good producer.
Yeah.
So he helped a lot to produce the album. He has the sound himself. Mm-hmm. To be honest, I love to play music, I love to record, but I'm not a producer.
Yeah.
I have the idea,
mm-hmm.
but after, to produce music is technique.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Erik. Thanks.
You're welcome.